Hello, my name is Ben Manu, and I invite you to join me on an extraordinary journey. We're heading to the Philippines, over 7,000 islands, each with its own story and a culture that's as rich as its landscapes. Here, the true treasures aren't just the wildlife or scenery, but the warmth and spirit of its people. For Western travelers, the Philippines offers moments of connection that can be both surprising and deeply moving. Today, we'll explore the positive culture shocks that redefine what it means to belong, from Manila's bustle to Palawan's calm. Let's begin our journey into the heart of the Philippines. In the Philippines, the warmth of its people is as radiant as the tropical sun. Hospitality isn't just a custom here, it's woven into the very fabric of society, a cultural cornerstone that defines interactions and shapes relationships. It's a way of life, deeply ingrained from childhood, passed down through generations. It's more than just being polite, it's about genuine care and concern for others. Locals instinctively treat outsiders as honored guests, often going above and beyond to ensure their comfort and well-being. This inherent generosity stems from a deep-seated cultural value. They are offering help without hesitation or expectation of anything in return, driven purely by a desire to assist and make others feel welcome. On a busy street, a lost traveler is quickly guided, often with detailed instructions and a friendly smile, showcasing the innate helpfulness of the Filipino people. Sometimes this assistance comes at the expense of a local's own plans, demonstrating a remarkable willingness to prioritize the needs of others. In rural villages where life moves at a slower pace, visitors are welcomed into homes with open arms, treated as part of the family from the moment they arrive. They are offered a seat at the family table, sharing meals and stories as if they were long-lost kin, fostering a sense of belonging and connection. This profound generosity, deeply rooted in Filipino culture, is known as pakikipagkapwa-tao, a concept that emphasizes the shared identity and interconnectedness of all people. It is a deep recognition of shared humanity, a belief that everyone deserves respect, kindness, and compassion, regardless of their background or origin. It's a social glue, binding communities together and ensuring that no one is left isolated or feeling alone, creating a strong sense of collective responsibility. For Westerners who are used to more reserved interactions and a greater emphasis on personal space, this level of openness and warmth can be a surprising yet delightful experience. This open-heartedness is a beautiful culture shock, a refreshing departure from the often guarded interactions found in other parts of the world. It challenges preconceived notions of personal space, inviting visitors to step outside their comfort zones and embrace a more communal way of interacting. It effortlessly transforms strangers into friends, forging instant connections based on mutual respect and genuine human interaction. Here, kindness is reflexive, an automatic response to anyone in need, a testament to the inherent goodness of the Filipino spirit. And community extends far beyond immediate family and friends, encompassing every guest who sets foot on Philippine soil, making them feel instantly at home. The archipelago's first and most profound welcome is its people's instinct to embrace, offering a warm and unforgettable experience to all who visit. In the Philippines, a smile is more than a gesture, it's the universal greeting. Whether in a crowded market or a quiet village, smiles are exchanged freely, breaking down barriers instantly. For travelers, this constant friendliness is a revelation, creating a sense of safety and belonging. Smiles here are proactive, a sign of goodwill and openness, even in moments of stress or inconvenience. It's a cultural adaptation that keeps public spaces harmonious and interactions warm. The Filipino smile is a silent invitation to connect, making every encounter feel personal. It's a small act with a big impact, turning daily life into a shared experience. In these islands, a smile truly is the social currency. Respect for elders is not just a custom in Filipino culture, it's a deeply ingrained value, a cornerstone upon which society is built. It shapes interactions, influences decisions, and defines relationships within families and communities. This profound respect is woven into the very fabric of daily life, permeating every aspect of Filipino society. It's a subtle yet powerful force that guides behavior and fosters a sense of unity. Even simple words like po and opo are sprinkled liberally into conversation, acting as verbal cues, signaling not just courtesy, but also humility and a deep sense of deference. Perhaps the most touching and visible gesture is mano, a symbolic act where a younger person gently takes an elder's hand and presses it to their forehead, humbly seeking a blessing and guidance. This beautiful ritual isn't limited solely to family members. Any elder within the community is shown this same profound deference regardless of blood relation. This widespread practice reinforces community bonds, creating a strong social network. Elders are deeply valued not just for their age, but as invaluable sources of wisdom, experience, and cultural knowledge. They are not sidelined or forgotten but actively celebrated and included in all aspects of life. These time-honored traditions serve to bind generations together, creating a strong sense of continuity. This ensures that cherished values, customs, and beliefs are faithfully passed down from one generation to the next, and that social harmony is carefully maintained within the family and the wider community. For outsiders observing this cultural landscape, witnessing this profound reverence and respect is often deeply moving and inspiring and profoundly instructive, offering a valuable lesson in human connection. It's a societal framework that bestows dignity and honor upon the old while simultaneously instilling humility and respect in the young. The Filipino way of showing respect is more than just a tradition. It's a living bridge, connecting the rich cultural heritage of the past with the dynamic realities of the present. It's a daily reminder, woven into the fabric of everyday interactions, that honor, gratitude, and respect are truly at the very heart of a thriving community. Bayanihan, a word that resonates deeply within the Filipino soul. It's more than just a word, it's the embodiment of the Filipino spirit of communal unity, a practice that has shaped communities and defined the nation's character for generations. It's about neighbors helping neighbors, offering a hand without hesitation, no questions asked. This inherent sense of responsibility towards one another is what makes Bayanihan so special. The classic image, etched in the collective memory, is a whole village lifting a house together, a physical manifestation of shared effort and collective strength. This iconic scene symbolizes the very essence of Bayanihan. But today, Bayanihan shows up in countless other ways. It's evident in disaster response when communities rally together to provide aid and support to those affected. It's present in harvests, where farmers work side by side to bring in the crops, sharing the fruits of their labor. And it shines brightly in celebrations where entire communities come together to prepare feasts and share in the joy of festivities. When typhoons strike, and they often do, communities mobilize instantly, demonstrating remarkable resilience and unity. They are sharing resources and labor to rebuild homes and lives brick by brick, fueled by a shared determination to overcome adversity. This instinct for cooperation is more than just a tradition. It's a social safety net, a vital support system that catches those who might otherwise fall through the cracks. It's about ensuring no one faces hardship alone, offering comfort and assistance in times of need. For those from individualistic cultures where self-reliance is often prized above all else, this interdependence, this unwavering commitment to community, is a powerful culture shock, a revelation of a different way of life. Bayanihan is the immune system of Filipino society, a protective mechanism that safeguards the community against hardship and adversity. It's about making the group stronger than any individual, recognizing that collective effort can achieve far more than individual endeavors. It's a spontaneous, collective response to need, an immediate outpouring of support and assistance whenever someone is struggling. It's woven into daily life, an integral part of the social fabric that binds communities together. Here, helping isn't an obligation, a chore to be grudgingly performed. It's second nature, an instinctive response to the needs of others. Witnessing Bayanihan is seeing the raw power of human cooperation, a testament to the incredible things that can be achieved when people work together. It's a beautiful, enduring strategy, a time-tested approach to building strong and resilient communities. It's a pathway for resilience and prosperity, ensuring that the Filipino spirit continues to thrive for generations to come. Language barriers often separate travelers from locals, but in the Philippines, English bridges the gap. English is widely spoken, taught from childhood, and used in business, media, and daily life. This dual-language environment makes deep cultural immersion accessible to visitors. Travelers can easily ask for directions, share stories, and build genuine friendships. The ability to communicate beyond basics turns tourists into participants, not just observers. English proficiency is a rare luxury in many countries, but here, it's the norm. It accelerates understanding and connection, unlocking the heart of Filipino culture. For Westerners, it's a welcome and practical culture shock. In the Philippines, life is punctuated by fiestas, vivid communal celebrations that fill the calendar. Every town has its own festival rooted in history but uniquely Filipino in spirit. Streets explode with color music and dance as entire communities come together. Preparations unite neighbors, building anticipation and pride. During fiestas, hospitality reaches new heights, homes open to all, and food is shared in abundance. Visitors are swept into the festivities, treated as family for a day. These celebrations strengthen bonds and offer joyful relief from daily struggles. For Westerners, the scale and inclusivity of a Filipino fiesta are breathtaking. It's a culture shock that's loud, colorful, and utterly infectious. Here, celebration is a way of life. Filipino roads are ruled by two icons, the jeepney and the tricycle. Jeepneys, born from two military vehicles, are rolling works of art. Each one unique, vibrant, and full of personality. Passengers share benches, passing fares hand-to-hand in a system built on trust. Tricycles, with their custom sidecars, navigate narrow streets and short distances, each decorated to reflect its owner. These vehicles are more than transport, they're moving microcosms of community. For travelers used to uniform buses and trains, the chaos and charm are a delightful shock. Riding a jeepney or tricycle is an immersion into daily Filipino life. It's inefficient by modern standards but rich in character and connection. Here, every ride is an adventure. In the Philippines, karaoke is everywhere, a joyful ritual that unites people of all ages. Singing isn't reserved for the talented. Everyone joins in, sharing favorite songs and laughter. The microphone passes from hand to hand, breaking down barriers and building bonds. Karaoke bars and home machines are as common as TVs, and even shopkeepers sing between customers. Travelers are quickly invited to participate, welcomed into the fold with genuine enthusiasm. It's a social test. Accept, and you're instantly part of the group. Karaoke reveals a love for music and a fearless embrace of fun. It's a culture shock with a soundtrack, an invitation to let go and join the chorus. Sharing food in the Philippines is a sacred act of hospitality and connection. Meals are communal, with dishes placed at the center for everyone to share, often eaten by hand in the tradition of kamayan. The greeting, "Kumain ka na?" Have you eaten? Is both a question and an invitation. Guests are always offered food, and to refuse is almost unthinkable. This generosity dissolves barriers, making strangers feel like family. Travelers may find themselves welcomed to a simple lunch or a lavish feast, no strings attached. Food is the language of love and inclusion here. For Westerners, this relentless generosity is a moving culture shock. To share a meal is to be embraced by the Filipino heart. In the Philippines, time flows differently, less by the clock, more by the moment. Filipino time means schedules are flexible and people take precedence over punctuality. Appointments may start late, but it's not disrespect, it's a reflection of valuing relationships and life's spontaneous moments. For travelers used to strict timetables, this can be frustrating at first, but soon it becomes liberating, a chance to slow down and be present. The relaxed pace encourages patience, mindfulness, and genuine connection. Here, the journey matters as much as the destination. Filipino time is a lesson in letting go of the clock and embracing life as it unfolds. It's a culture shock that teaches the value of presence over precision. Our journey through the Philippines reveals a culture where hospitality, respect, and joy are woven into daily life. These aren't just observations, they're lessons in humanity that linger long after you leave. The positive culture shocks here challenge assumptions and open hearts to new ways of living. I'd love to hear about your own experiences. Share your stories in the comments below. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of the Filipino spirit. Until next time, may you find warmth and welcome wherever you go.